You're listening to Binging the Devil's Fruit, a One Piece manga read-through podcast where the best fruits are the ones you savor and are best enjoyed taking your time consuming. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Binging the Devil's Fruit. I am your host, John Mugiwara JM, and I'm joined as always by my co-host, Jad Peanuts.
Hey!
How are you doing today, Austin?
Doing good. I just voted.
Excellent. I voted about a week ago. I did mail in, and I have returned it. So yeah, this should give you an idea how long this episode was done. The elections of the midterms of 2022 have not happened, and it would be foolish for me to tell you guys to go vote because you guys aren't going to. Like the people that won are going to be sworn in when you hear this, so it's not going to matter. But if you happen to be listening to this later when there is an election, please go vote. Anyway. When we last left off, we read chapters 1 through 5 of One Piece, and Austin seems to have he got as hooked as quickly as I did when I first started reading. It sounds like, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like those 5 chapters in, and already I'm hooked.
Oh, it's only gonna get better from here. If you're on the hook this early, I cannot wait. So there's not much else to say other than I mentioned it last episode, but this is being recorded not only right before the midterm elections in America, it's also the day before One Piece Film Red enters theaters, and I'll be going to see it tomorrow. Yeah, I would love to do a review of it, but I'm literally the only person I know that's going to go see it. And actually, I was looking up times in where you live to see if I go see it with Christine. But evidently, the closest theater in Jersey that's playing it is yours.
Oh shit! Wait,
your theater is playing One Piece Film Red.
Holy shit! I didn't know I saw playing indie films now.
Well, Crunchyroll is now owned by Sony, and they're trying to push anime films into the wide release category. I mean, Dragon Ball Superhero was a wide release, and it took over the box office for an entire weekend. So, I don't know how long One Piece Film Red's going to be, and it looks like it's a limited release. I'm hoping it goes until Thanksgiving, because that way I can go see it with Christine. But I think once Strange World and, Black Panther come out, One Piece Film Red's days are numbered.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but then again, it could just be that Fandango has a poster times. But anyway, without further ado, let's go and hop into chapters 6 through 10 of One Piece. Are you ready, my friend?
Hell yeah.
All right, let's start binging some of that fruit. If you'd like to read along with us while we binge the devil's fruit, you can subscribe to Shonen Jump for just $3 a month. No, I am not being paid to say this. I just think it's a really great deal on being able to read Shonen Jump's entire manga library digitally from your computer or from your app. I'm recording this ahead of time because I kept forgetting to say it in the last couple of episodes. So, if you want to read along, you can either subscribe via the Shonen Jump app, or if you happen to have the volumes or omnibuses handy, or want to buy one from a local store, you can do that as well. And enjoy the read-through. Hello everyone, and welcome to the read-through section. We are now starting with chapter 6, number 1. Now you feel like number 1. Shining probably wrong. That's the wrong Shonen Jump anime. Whoops.
So who's to start off?
All right. Anyway, I don't remember who read off the last one, so I'm just gonna let you go first again.
Oh, thank you. And we start with where we left off. Zoro the cross.
And he agreed to help Luffy if he unties him and gives the swords.
Really? You joined my crew? I don't have much of a choice now. Untie me. And what is he? Well, it's bounced right off him.
Yeah, this is right after he got shot.
Yeah.
And then we are turning the page.
Oh, there's the captain.
Are we doing every two? Or you know what? Let's even it out. That you can do these next 2 pages.
He's no ordinary human. He's eating one of the devil fruit. The secret treasure of the seas? No way, so that's his power? Captain, he's untying Zoro. Well, stop him with you fools. If bullets can't hurt him, then use your swords! And they all charge with swords in hand.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Luffy better hurry up untying Zoro. But, I was gonna let you have this page, too.
Oh, shit. Oh, these knots are too tight. I can't untie them. Come on, hurry up. Where am I?
Kobe wakes up from being shot.
In the middle of the climax. What? I'm trying, hold on. There's no time. Luffy, Zoro, watch out. There, untied one of your arms. Give me my shorts, moron. And they're all charging. Those who defy me must die.
And then, zooming on Kobe, he's freaking out. And then, clang. And then Zoro is out, and he is using not one, not two, but 3 swords. He wielding 2 in both hands, but he uses his 3rd with his mouth, which if you've even seen a little bit of One Piece, you're probably wondering, wait, what the fuck? You know that about him. He wields 1 sword in his mouth. And little does anyone already know, he uses his bunghole for the 4th. That's a joke. That's not true. Nor Zoro. And Kobe is pogging. And then Luffy's like, wow, he's so cool. And then, you know what? I'm going to be a method actor for this one. The first one who moves dies. And then
and they're all pissing and shitting and coming out once.
He's so scary. And I guess it's your turn again.
All right. So if I'm a pirate, I gave you my word. I fought the Navy, therefore I'm officially an outlaw. But hear this. I have a mission to fulfill. I'm gonna be the world's greatest swordsman. All I have left is my destiny. My name may be infamous, but it's gonna shake the world. But you are making me become a pirate. So I had to abandon you for my dream for any reason. Then I'm going to make you commit harakiri.
Yeah, which I think is fuck. I actually forgot what that was. I'll look it up while you continue.
Is that where you kill yourself via sword?
I think that's seppuku, but keep going. I'll look it up.
No. The world's greatest swordsman. That's great. And experience since your new boss is going to be the king of the pirates. Anything else would make me look bad. You talk big. No, Captain ain't happy. Why do you hesitate? Hack those spaghetti into mincemeat now. Sorrow, duck. Gum.
And before Luffy finishes that attack, harakiri is actually the disembowelment with the sword.
Yeah.
Whip. I could have let you have that one. Because it's
another spread page.
All right, I'll just take this one again. And then Morgan looks on as Luffy has taken out his entire garrison, it seems, in one literal felt swoop. Wow, he's incredible. What the devil are you? I'm a rubber man. A rubber man? Captain, they're too much for us. It's hopeless. We can't fight a rubber man. And that demon Roronoa Zoro is at the same time. Ba-boom! The first 2 pirates are standing. They're like, Luffy's just like, yeah, whatever. And Zoro's, you can't see his expression, but I'm sure he's determined. Mm-hmm. Turning the page again, and I'll let you have this now.
And Captain Morgan ain't having none of that shit. Hear me. All of you cowards who have just whining now will shoot yourselves in the head. I won't tolerate the Venus in my outfit. On my order, fire! And oh shit, they're all getting their guns out and putting out their heads and Jesus!
Yeah, well, okay, so this is my first time seeing some of the changes from the anime. I distinctly remember in the anime, after he ordered, they just like look on in fear, and then their expression changes to like, no, fuck this guy, we ain't gonna but then they don't show anything else. This is wildly different. They obey him to the last order. All right, you may proceed.
And so, and having done that yet, something's wrong with those naval marines. And Luffy just dashes John, "Hey, I'm your enemy! Try putting me to death!" And he tries to punch him, but Captain Morgan's got his axe up.
Face down, axe up. The Marines look on. Luffy, destroy this lousy navy! And then Morgan throws his coat off, as you know, we know from our Yakuza playthroughs, when the coat comes off, shit's going down. You have neither rank nor status. I'll teach you to defy your betters. I'm Captain Axe-Hand Morgan! Nice to meet you. I'm Straw Hat Luffy. Little I'm Bart Simpson, who the hell are you energy? Die! And he swings his arm but not from side to side, just to one side. And he misses Luffy, but he chops the entire gate clean in half.
Jesus.
And Kobe's just looking on in terror. Oh wow, that's sharp.
But Luffy ain't he's got on a counter. He just just hits him in the face with both feet, and down he goes. So ready? Wow. And the Navy's looking on and like the captain. Oh, but he's getting back up. Boy, I sentence you to death. Reaches his ask, but misses again. Turn the page. I'm not gonna die. And turns out, in dodging, Luffy is spinning. And then he hits him with one more leg to the face. And he goes down again. Kobe looking on. He's just too strong. Also terrified, his own men still. Captain Morgan, he's getting pummeled. You and your navy, Luffy grabs him by the shirt while he's down, are ruining Kobe's dream. And then you hear a distant voice, stop! But Luffy does not stop. He punches him anyway. It's Helmeppo. I said stop, you idiots! I think I know what scene this is. Oh, the infamous hammer gun.
Oh, God, don't remind me. But that's not what happens in this, because this is the actual manga. He's pointing a pistol at Kobe.
One false move, and 4 eyes get it. If you even blink, I'll shoot. Helmeppo. Hey, Luffy. Don't let them win because of me. Let him kill me! And Luffy's got a grin. You're a good guy, Kobe. Hey, idiot son of the captain! Kobe means it! Hey, I told you not to move, I'd shoot! Fine, I'll just shoot him then! Luffy, behind you! You assaulted an officer of the Navy! Oh, Morgan's back up! Gum! Pesto! Daddy, kill him!
Don't forget Zoro put his sword back in his mouth. Oh. That's important. That's important because Luffy socks Helmeppo in one quick hit, and then Morgan's mid-swing while Luffy's going, nice. But Morgan is mid-swing and hasn't moved. Or at least he doesn't move forward. He falls backwards because Zoro got him while he wasn't looking.
Yeah.
Zoro! No sweat, Captain.
Aww. And that's the end of the chapter.
That is the end of the chapter. All right, Austin, thoughts thus far?
Badass.
Yeah.
Already, they're making an amazing duo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zoro is a man of his word, and Luffy also is also a man of his word too. And he was so adamantly not wanting to be a pirate, but it shows, you know. Trying to collect my thoughts here. It just shows
has
you
a
like
code of honor.
Yeah, the code of honor and like the early they're planting the seeds of like, you know, Zoro being the first mate of the crew, and you see where that loyalty is now being planted. It's literally because he's indebted to him. Alrighty then, so we're gonna move on to chapter 7. All right, chapter 7, Friends.
Oh my god.
And our new chapter cover is Luffy painting a bear. I didn't know it was a bear until I looked up.
That does not look pleased.
That or he's determined to stay still because he really wants this. But you know who is determined to stay still? Mm-hmm. Zoro. He's asleep while that bird's like, can't see me.
Okay, who's got this page?
I ended off, so of course you start.
Morgan and Melpo are both down. The captain lost. Captain Morgan's been defeated. And still understand there, like processing all this while Zoro asks, any of you still want to capture us? And instead they all cheer.
Yeah, look at
Hooray, we're free! Morgan's reign of terror is over! Banzai for the Navy! And, oh, sorry I started you there, buddy, but I'm doing a podcast here.
Oh, for anybody that's not familiar, Buddy is Austin's cat. He frequently appears in Super Bonus Round, but I guess this is Buddy's first mention on the Binging the Devil's Fruit.
Huh. They're happy we defeated the captain. That means Captain Morgan was ruling by fear. And nope, Zoro just stopped. Yeah. Zoro?
And he's just munching and laughing, and then Zoro is like, oh, I'm stuffed. Not eating for 9 days is worse than I thought. See, you'd never have survived the whole month. Funny, you seem even hungrier than me. It's kind of you to feed me along with these heroes, man. It's the least I can do. You three saved the whole town. Wow, you're great. Yeah, I'm kind of great, and I'm going to become a lot greater. And then Zoro turns to Luffy as he's still eating what's probably like his third helping. He's like, so, what's next? We're headed for the Grand Line. And then Kobe once again wants to shoot him down. Huh? That's suicide! There are only 2 of you! If you go there, you'll just be sailing to your deaths! The most bloodthirsty pirates in the world are there! And then Zoro replies, well, I guess if we're after the One Piece, the Grand Line is where we have to go. Zoro, you agree with him? What's it to you? You're not coming with us. Wow.
No, but I'm worried about you. Is that so wrong? Can I worry about my friends? That's not what I... Luffy, you haven't known each other for very long, but we're friends, aren't we? We're going our separate ways, but we'll always be friends. You're the first real friend I ever had. No one else ever stuck up for me. Even I wouldn't stick up for me. Ouch.
That's evident, considering how he got here in the first place.
2 of you. You taught me to fight for what I believe in. That's why I'm going to the Grand Line. Makes sense to me. Wait, that's not what I'm trying to convince you that it's too reckless. What about your plans? Huh?
Sword bonks him on the head with the butt of the sword.
You were a cabin boy on Vita's pirate ship for 2 years. I job for the Navy's intelligence. If they find out about your background, they won't let you enlist.
Excuse me. You gentlemen are pirates, correct? Yep, so apparently a Navyman has entered the bar, bringing the excitement in the room to a screeching halt. Luffy turns to him and says, that's right. I even have a crewman now, which makes me a genuine pirate captain. And then the Admiral shifts his hat with his hand. You saved our base in this town, and we are truly grateful to you. However, we are still naval marines, and we can't shelter pirates. Turning the page. I'm sorry, but I have to ask you to leave. But to show our gratitude, we won't report you to the Navy.
Oh, the village ain't happy.
No. You Navy pigs! What are you doing? You hated Morgan just as much as we did! They're our saviors! They're your saviors too! And then then Luffy gets up. I guess we'll be going then. Ma'am, thanks for the meal. Luffy, you're leaving already? And then, without a word to anyone, Luffy and Zoro just start walking out. And not even to Kobe. They just walk past him. And this bothers Kobe.
Aren't you going with them? We're going our separate ways, but we'll always be friends. I'm not one of them. And Luffy has a smile as he knows what that's up. Excuse me, pirates? Is that true? Let me explain. I know all about this past. Luffy, you're not going to... See, there was this secret island and a big pirate woman. Her name was Alfreda. If they find out about your background, they won't let you in this. Luffy, don't.
The Marine is looking on while Luffy's describing this. And she was really mean. And for the 2 years, this guy, Luffy don't. And then suddenly, Kobe punches Luffy. Shut up! And then Luffy is stunned.
Oh, damn.
Then everybody looks on in horror. But as Luffy's going down, reacting to the punch, he smiles. Kobe's still pent up. Zoro's smiling as he knows what's happening. And then Luffy punches him back. Why you? Take that and this and that. And they start fighting each other. The Marine is looking on. Enough! Stop disturbing the peace! And then Zoro stops Luffy. Hey, that's enough. And I think Kobe handedly lost that one. And then the Marine starts getting more forceful. It's clear that you're not friends. Please leave town now.
What was that his plan? Did he goad me into hitting him? And Cody just on the floor with his cheek good after leaving. He did it again. In the end, I still depend on his help. And so it's just mocking the Navy. God, just if you can. Why am I helpless? If I don't depend on myself from now on, then I am a loser. And he's getting up, bowing his head down to the Navy man. Please let me join the Navy, sir. I'll be a cabin boy or anything. Just let me join. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Lieutenant, I don't think that's a good idea. I still don't trust him. Pirates have been known to plant spies in the Navy. Who should do a thorough background check on them?
I'm no pirate! I'm gonna be a Navy officer! Stunning the bar once more, and then the Navyman is contemplating what he just heard. But then he turns to exit the bar, saying, "Many of my fellow sailors have been killed by pirates. Don't take being a sailor lightly. You are accepted." Yes, sir! Thank you very much, sir! Well, I guess that was quick. When that little fight that Luffy and Kobe just had was the saving grace. Yep. So Luffy literally did him a favor by letting him punch him and then punching him back. See, sometimes it's good to beat up your friends. No, it actually isn't. don't listen to me. Anyway, Luffy and Zoro head to the port to acquire a dinghy, or I guess they're going to use the dinghy that they used to get here. So it's like that, and Zoro starts by saying, "That was some pretty bad acting. I would be surprised if they saw through it." It's all up to Kobe. He'll get in somehow. Well, it's a good time to be leaving. Everybody hates us. That's the way pirates should leave a town. I guess that's true. But then Luffy turns to Kobe, who is calling out his name. Luffy! Kobe!
Thank you very much, Captain Luffy. I'll never forget all you did to me. And he just salutes to Luffy and Zoro. This is a new one. A pirate being saluted by the Navy. We'll meet again, Kobe. Oh, but the lieutenant's back. Tension! And to everyone's shock, the rest of the Navy are saluting to Luffy and Zoro as well. Oh, wow.
Well, there's no one working above them to tell them to not do that.
And they all cheer him on as they set sail. To which the lieutenant says, "You got some good friends, sailor." Yes, sir. Now, it's against regulation to salute pirates just like we did. As punishment, we won't get any dinner for 1 week. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Even the lieutenant's punishing himself. And
yeah.
We're on our way to the Grand Line. And on the boat, Luffy and his first crewmen, the former infamous demonic pirate hunter Zoros, set sail. Neither of them realizing that they've made one serious mistake.
That serious mistake being we finished the We finished chapter 7 of One Piece. And we finished the Captain Morgan arc.
Oh,
we've left Kobe behind. Luffy has his first crewmate, and I guess they have a ship. It's a dinghy, but it's better than nothing. I mean, he was floating in a barrel in a whirlpool a couple chapters ago. All right, Austin, that's now 2 arcs that you got done of One Piece. I would like to hear your thoughts once more.
Well, I remember years ago when I thought like Cody was gonna be like a recurring character, but that's just to show in anime and manga, just because you see a character first doesn't mean they'll be present throughout the entire series.
I want to say something to you right now, but I'm going to hold my tongue. So you're saying that you think we're never going to see Kobe again after this?
Oh, I know what. I won't spoil it, John. I know.
The only thing I will say is do not mistake One Piece for being like the Pokemon anime where it's like, oh, we'll meet again, Ash Ketchum, I promise, and they never do. In One Piece, that rule absolutely positively does not apply here. When will you see Kobe again? If he does, when? I won't tell you. I'm going to let it be a surprise. And we continue with Chapter 8, Nami.
And that's bad.
It looks like some panda penguins are.
Panda
penguins. I guess the Navy are not the only ones saluting the newly established Straw Hat Pirates.
The panda penguins are.
Yeah, and one in particular saluting Zoro directly to his face on top of the sword. He's just like, what in the heck? But anyway, Chapter 8, Nami. It's a name I'm sure you're familiar with if you're even a little tiny bit familiar with One Piece.
It's your waifu.
But let's find out. Oh yeah, it's no secret that I have and still kind of do have a megaton crush on the next member of the Straw Hat Pirates that we're going to meet soon. So let's continue. Bye.
I'm starving. Huh? Don't you think it's strange that you can't navigate? No, Jinta has worked pretty well for me. What about you? You're supposed to be the holy gel of the seas. I don't recall ever calling myself that. I followed a pirate I was after out to sea, but I couldn't find my way back to my village. So I made the best of things. I went after pirates that were in the area. I had to money somehow. Huh. So you got lost? You don't have to put it like that!
How else would you put it? That's what happens.
Anyway, what kind of pirate doesn't know how to navigate a ship? It's ridiculous. At this rate, we'll never make it to the Grand Line. We've got to recruit a navigator as soon as possible. And we need a cook and a musician, and those can't wait! And they just flop down. I'm starving.
Hey, it's a bird. Birdie. It looks pretty big. Let's eat it! Huh? How? Leave it to me, I'll catch it! Gum, gum! And then Luffy throws his hands onto the sail and then launches himself towards the bird. Rocket! And Zoro looking up, trying to not get the sun in his eyes. Okay. And it looks like Luffy got onto the bird, except... What? Nope, the bird caught Luffy. Ah, help! You idiots! And the bird's flying away with him. And then Zoro gets the oars and starts rowing towards the bird to try and catch Luffy. What are you doing? Damn you! I know this is tarring you, but you know.
There's a ship! Hey! Ahoy! And a bunch of people are just floating about. Shipwreck survivors? At a time like this? And Zoro just shouts, I can't stop! Just grab on and climb in! Hey, what did he say? No! And he crashes right into them and they grab on for dear life. You made it. Good. Who'd have left us to die? What kind of person are you? Hey, stop the ship! The pirates are Buggy the Clown. Oh, and they got a dagger out. Huh?
The Zoro has apparently pummeled the shit out of them. We're sorry, Mr. Pirate Hunter Zoro, sir. We didn't realize who you were. You jokers made me lose my friend. Keep rowing. If there's any land nearby, he'll get there. So how did you pirates end up soaking in the middle of the ocean? I'll tell you how. Thanks for reminding us. It was that woman. It was all her fault. She was a real looker, though. I agree. We had just finished raiding a merchant ship. Ha ha ha! This is a pretty good haul. Not bad for a small ship. Maybe Captain Buggy will give us a reward. Huh? A boat. There's a body in it. Oh, and there's a woman passed out in there.
Hey, a girl. What's wrong, girl? Are you dead? Oh, I'm seeing things. There can't be anyone here in the fast sea. I don't know who you are, but could you spare a little water and maybe a piece of bread? I'm lost at sea. If you want gold, take it. But please, help me. And she's pointing out a treasure chest she has on her thingy. Sure, we'll help you. But first, let's take a peek in that treasure chest. Go ahead, take whatever you want. But please, some water? Patience, little lady. First, we gotta see your treasure. After all, we're saving your life. Take the whole ship. It's all yours.
Suddenly really
just
chip
put
all
a
of a
Bugs
sudden.
Bunny as he's just sailing away in the ship. Hey, she's shipping our ship and our treasure. Hey, this chest is empty.
This is Nami's whole shtick. Dark clouds coming in from low and from the south. That means a cold front, folks, with a strong likelihood of violent showers. There's a squall line heading this way. Small vessels should take precautions against capsizing. And then they sank. There's a thunderstorm of then sudden rain appearing above the ship that she just robbed, and the ship capsizes and they sink. Bingo! So long, and thanks for the treasure. She tricked us. We'll get you for this. And then we cut back to the present day, where those very same pirates who miraculously survived are still rowing for Zoro. And that's the whole story. Just awful, ain't it? Amazing. She used the weather to her own advantage. She must really know the seas. She'd make a great navigator. We think she'll make a great corpse. What do we do about the treasure we lost? If we return empty-handed, Buggy will be furious. Who is this Buggy anyway? Only the most ferocious pirate in these parts. Haven't you heard of Buggy the Clown? He ate the fruit of the devil. The fruit of the devil?
Oh, he's a devil fruit user as well. There's a stopping shot. I'm assuming Buggy's ship at some kind of town that looks deserted.
Well, for a pirate called Buggy the Clown, it would make sense that his warship, it looks like a circus tent, wouldn't it?
Definitely. And stop, thief! Give us back that map! I already have it! A map of the Grand Line! And Nami's being chased by those Buggy crew shipmates. I don't want to be killed by one of the captain's cannonballs! If we don't get that map back, we're dead! Captain Buggy, there's something odd in the sky. Shoot it down with the cannon. Aye, aye, sir. And it's Luffy with the bird under his mouth. I mean, in the bird's mouth.
And the bird gets shot. Hey! And then, it plummets miraculously onto the floor of the town. It's a kid! He fell from the sky! What? Who's shooting cannonballs at me? Ow! He's not. And then the dust clears and it's Luffy. He looks unscathed. Surprising no one in this call. He's not hurt. Phew! I'm alive. And then Nami turns to him and quickly comes up with a way to get out of the situation. Boss, you came to rescue me. I'll just let you take care of those guys. Hey, she's getting away. Forget the girl. We got our boss right over here. He's a bigger prize than she is. And Buggy's men are towering over Luffy.
And one has a shirt that says Hanswurst. Hanswurst.
Did you notice that he suspiciously looks like a Frankenstein's monster?
Yeah. Isn't that right, boss? Oh, and he just punched him. That makes his hat fall off. That map belongs to the fishing pirate Buggy the Clown. Hey! Oh, and Luffy just docks him in the face. Hey! And he catches the hat in his other hand. Don't touch the hat! Why, you scurvy bilge rat! Oh, wow, you're a pretty tough guy, and Nami's just chilling out on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
You beat those saber swingers with bare hands. Who are you? The name's Nami. I specialize in robbing pirates. Wanna team up with me? Robbing pirates? And that's chapter 8.
Yep. So we begin a new arc. I guess this is the Buggy the Clown arc.
Yeah.
Thoughts thus far? We've been introduced to Nami, who I'm sure you know a little bit about.
Oh yeah, thanks to you, and she is cute. I'll give you that.
Yep, but what do you think so far of her character? Like,
let's see. She seems rather mischievous. It's just robbing the pirates and using Luffy in order to escape.
Yep, she's really good at acting and playing the victim and getting sympathy from people, and then at their weakest moment, she takes their shit and runs.
Yeah, right. And I remember in the anime, we actually introduced to her in the first episode that was completely different.
Yeah, that was really strange in the original show. That in the anime, they wildly changed her introduction, and they actually changed Alvida's introduction. I remember Alvida robbing like a rich yacht ship, and but yeah. All right, let's continue on to chapter 9 then.
Oh.
Chapter 9, Femme Fatale. Which
she definitely is.
Yep. Well, she nearly was a femme fatale. She left those guys for dead. And our chapter cover here is Luffy swinging on a tree while Zoro is polishing his swords
on top of a cow.
Yep. And that cow ain't going nowhere because one of the swords is lodged in his nose ring.
Yeah.
Interesting choice of setting.
Okay, I ended the last chapter, so you got this.
You did end the last chapter, that's right. So then we're formally introduced to Nami, the pirate robber. That's right, I steal treasure from pirates. Together we can make a fortune. I don't want to team up with you. Hey, wait a minute!
He just starts walking.
Luffy is a man who knows what he wants, and when he does not want it, he moves on with his life. He's kind of just like me for real. It's like, nah. And then Nami jumps back down. Why'd you get so mad when that guy touched your hat? Is it valuable? This hat is my treasure. Treasure, huh? Did you keep jewels hidden in it? Or a treasure map? Leave me alone. I got things to do. And then on the roof of a tavern, you hear commotion going on. And then we zoom in on what I presume is Buggy the Clown. I mean, look at the man. I didn't want to say that, and there's a reason why I didn't want to say that. You still haven't caught that thief?
That's it, Captain Buggy. This is inexcusable! How can you let the map of the Grand Line get stolen? And just when we were about to head there and raise some hell! Well, see, Captain, sir, somehow the key to the map room got left in the lock and on the robber knows. What did you say? I said robber knows. What? Robber knows? Oh God, and there's a bunch of barrels and tables and stuff getting flung from the roof.
Yep.
Does my nose look funny to you? You think it looks fake? No, sir. It's a mistake. I meant the thief. So now it's a steak. It looks like beef, but for this, you die. Captain, wait, I never said. Who am I? I got Buggy and. Oh shit, it's like a force chokehold.
In a manner of speaking. So you'll before we turn the page, you'll notice that the reason now you know why I didn't choose to mention a certain facial feature. He's extremely sensitive about it, like to the point where he'll mishear what you say and he'll think you're making fun of him. He's using the power of the fruit of the devil. And then there he is, Pirate Captain Buggy the Clown. Ready, cannon? I never... Spare me! Blast him to pieces! Ah! And then Buggy fires a cannon directly at him. And he's dead now. And give me my map! And take everything of value from this town. Aye, Captain Buggy, sir!
Back in the town, Luffy's just sitting down with Nami. Weird. So you lost your crew at sea? How big is your crew? Just one other guy. Is this your house? No, my work keeps me on the move. I don't know whose house this is. This town is practically deserted. Everyone wants to stay as far away from the tavern as possible. That's what Buggy and his pirates are. Are Nami and his men really that scary? I'm Nami! Buggy's a pirate! Don't mix me up with him! Buggy, the infamous cannon-happy buccaneer. They say, hey, some kids in the village made fun of his nose. Buggy's count blew the village to smithereens. And what's more, I heard that Buggy has mysterious powers. I wonder why there's no one around here. I told you! Everybody ran away because they're scared of Buggy. Oh, so you're looting the abandoned houses? Of course not. I rob pirates, not villagers. I'm not some down looter. You'll give me a headache. Take it easy.
I gotta get 100 million berries. Then I'm gonna buy a certain village. Buy a village? For 100 million berries? That's a lot of money even for a great pirate. I've got a plan. See this? I just stole it. It's a map of the Grand Line. After I steal Buggy the Clown's treasure, I'm going to head for the Grand Line, and then I'll steal the treasures of even bigger pirates. What do you think? Team up with me and you'll make a fortune. I could use a tough guy like you. We'll split it 50-50. Hey, do you know anything about navigating? Of course I do. I'm the best navigator around. I love the sea. Wow, that's great. We're headed for the Grand Line too.
Really? Yeah, and you could be our navigator. Will you join my pirate crew? No way! Ooh, complete 180. I didn't know you were a pirate. Forget everything I said. I'd never team up with you. I get it. You have some fantastic treasure, and you keep the map in that hat of yours. I tell you there's no map in my hat. Then why is that raggedy old thing so precious, you liar? I treasure this hat because a friend gave it to me a long time ago. That's when I thought I'd gather a crew and become a pirate. Pirates, Patui. These are crazy times. Turn the page.
If there's one thing in this world I really hate, it's pirates. But I love money and tangerines. This guy's a stupid, worthless plunderer. He doesn't seem to make anything worth stealing. Maybe he could still be of use to me. Nami's lost in thought, and then Luffy snaps her back out of it. So how about it? Want to be my navigator? I told you to forget about it! And then she gets an awful idea. A wonderful, awful idea. I got it. But you really seem to really need a navigator, so I'll consider it on one condition. Really? What's your condition? Just a little thing. It's nothing really. Go with me to see Buggy. You got it. Let's go. Where is this Buggy? Hold on. I have to get ready. What's that rope for? Oh, I always carry a rope. What an admission. So, you want to be a pirate, do you?
It's just at the end of this street. That's the tavern where the pirates hang out. So, what are we going to do there? Well, you'll see. And ho, she's tying him up.
She hot ties him.
When we get there, Mr. Pirate Breeches, what are you doing? And back in the tavern, what? You let that thief get away? You're telling me a little tart outran 3 of my best men? Thanks to the parties, Captain Buggy. But the boss, the guy in the straw hat was really strong. For this, you die!
Captain Buggy! What is it? It's the map stealer. She just walked in the door.
This guy.
Oh yeah, the guy that 4 kids whitewashed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and my God.
Good. Bring her here. I mean, delay that. What's her game? Why did she come back? Beats me, but she's here. Very well, bring her to me. Captain Buggy, it's him. She's with him. He's the guy who fell out of the sky. And then Nami appears and just tosses tied up Luffy right before his feet. Captain Buggy, I've captured the thief, and here's your map. Hey, you tricked me. I fucking love this woman. You're returning the map? What's this all about?
I had a dispute with my employer. He's an idiot, so I thought I'd turn up with you. Oh my god, that face. Idiot, eh? You got spunk. I think I will let you join my crew. Infiltration accomplished. Now to grab Buggy's treasure and the map of the Grand Line and make a quick getaway. Just forget about joining my crew now!
Luffy says
he's in a cage.
He's thrown in a little cage, yep.
This is it, Master Showo. Looks like a ghost town. Where is everyone? Well, see, sir, but we've taken over the town. Well, you tell Captain Buggy. We'll come back empty-handed. We'll just have to tell him the truth. It's all that girl's fault. Come on, take me to a captain. Maybe he knows where Luffy is. And that's chapter 9.
With a rough sketch of how he conceptualized Buggy, it looks like, at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then we continue on to chapter 10, Incident at the Tavern. And it's Nami with the pig.
Oh my god, oh lordy, he coming.
Oh lordy, he coming with all that treasure. In the middle of a desert. All right, so then we turn the page to begin the chapter. You ended off, so
I ended the last one, so you get this.
The map of the Grand Line is mine again! Cheers Buggy at the tavern, the Drinker Pub. Man, these people need to get better names for their places. And we have a new crewmate! Everything is going our way! Everybody raise a glass! Lift it up, men! Here's to our next conquest! And Buggy's men cheer, hooray! Ah!
And it's like a circus performance turned drink binging.
No, I mean, this is Buggy the Clown. Of course his pirate crew is circus themed. Nami, are you knocking him back? Aye, Captain Buggy. Oh, wait, I forgot. You'll learn this as the series goes on, but Nami is actually, she can hold her beer for sure.
Oh, my kind of lady.
Yeah, honestly, Austin, you will get drunker far quicker than she ever will. Like, she can hold beer, no problem. She'll drink you under the goddamn table. Time for a drinking contest, new girl. You're on. Oh, you know what? Sooner than I thought. You're learning that now. I win. She drunk that dude under the table in one glass. Nobody can outdrink me. At this rate, they'll all pass out soon. Then their treasure will be all mine. Pirates are such easy prey.
And it ain't juice like an evil kids person.
Yeah, well, yeah. This is the source material.
And Louis just spying on the boss. Looks like they're having fun. That's what a pirate's supposed to do. Oh, and Nami's coming up to him. How you doing, boss? Let me out of here! Get me something to eat, I'm starving! Oh, hey, you actually got food. You're not so bad after all. Maybe I'll let you join my crew after all. Never! Don't you realize what's going to happen to you? They'll probably sell you off somewhere. But hey, if my plan works, maybe I'll give you the key to this cage. Really, don't seem so bad for a pirate. Let me out of here now! You picked the wrong partner, little thief!
Partner? She's not my partner. Not anymore, eh? Can't blame you. She betrayed you after all. The punishment for trying to steal my treasure is severe. I've already decided what your fate will be. Are you not going to let me go? That's right, I'm not going to let you... Of course I'm not going to let you go! Load the special Buggy Balls! Hooray! And then someone pulls out a cannonball with Buggy the Clown's insignia on it. Buggy Ball ready, Captain, and he loads it into a cannon. Very well. Now for a demonstration of power. And they pointed at a house. Everyone looks in awe and horror except for Buggy. He's ready for this to fire off.
And shit! It takes down an entire lane of houses. Shit!
Like, that's like 15 blocks of houses just gone now.
And Nami's just shocked. Taken. That would have left a smaller town. With these buggy balls and the special powers I got from eating the devil fruit, I'll rule the Grand Line.
Oh, good. They finally started calling it devil fruit, not the fruit of the devil.
Now it's your turn, girlie. Prove your loyalty by blowing your former boss into mincemeat with this buggy ball. Show me you're ruthless enough to help me take a reward. Kill your former boss. And Nami's getting nervous. She's starting to say, "You want me to kill him? That's okay, Captain Buggy. I don't need to. Let's just drink some more instead. Let's forget about that loser."
Do it.
Ooh.
Do it! Now! Blow him to pieces! Blast him! Blast him! Blow him apart! Nami just gulps, looking right at Luffy. Do it! Blow him to pieces! Yeah, blast him! Do it! And Nami's got her hand with the wick, still not ready to do it. Oh no, what should I do? If I don't kill him, they'll kill me. He's just a no good pirate, but if I murder him in cold blood, then I'll be as bad as a pirate too. Luffy staring her down. Nami! Stop stalling and light the cannon! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
Your hands are shaking.
Oh, I saw a wick in her hand. Nope, she hasn't even used the matches yet.
That's what you get for going up against pirates unprepared. Unprepared? You mean not being prepared to kill someone like it's nothing? Is that what prepared means to a pirate? Nope. Quit stalling. It means being prepared to risk your own life. Yeah? Blast him! Do it! And some jester guy in a jester hat just snags as it matches and lights it. What's the matter, new girl? Don't you know how to fire a cannon? Oh, she's got something under her skirt. It's easy. Just put the flame to the fuse and no. What's that she got?
It's her trusty baton.
And down she goes. Everyone's in shock.
Huh? Darn, I couldn't help myself. Traitor! After I welcomed you to my crew! Whoa, are you gonna save me after all? Don't be stupid! I just got carried away. I just don't want to become a low-down murderer like all of you! This escalated quickly.
You pirates took someone dear to me. I never become what I hate. Oh, so that's why you hate pirates. But the fuse is lit. And he's just desperately trying to chomp on the buds to get out. I'm gonna die. Yeah, it's getting shorter. Little girl, you tried to make a fool of me. For that you die. And they all charge at her. Die! The fuse is still lit. Oh.
And then the cannon's pointed directly right in front of him. Darn! I'll be blown to bits! And then Nami fights off the other buggy members. Well, so some of them dodge. You miss! The fuse gets ever shorter. Luffy continued biting and seemed to be successfully getting out of that one bar. No way. I'll never give up. Nami's still fighting off, and then she grabs the lighter and burns her hand. Hey, look out! Behind you! More of Buggy's men are about to approach her as she's squeezing the fuse for dear life. And who shows up but...
Oh, Zoro! How many pirates does it take to handle one girl? Zoro! Zoro! You hurt? No, I'm okay. Phew, I'm glad you found me. Now get me out of here. Always goofing around. First you fly off with a bird, and now you're playing in some cage. Fool. Hey, did he just call that guy Zoro? What Zoro the pirate hunter talking to that thief? The crewmate he was talking about. That was Zoro the pirate hunter? What's going on here?
So, you're Roronoa Zoro, hey? You must have to come to capture me. I gave up pirate hunting. I have no interest in you. Well, I am interested in you. Killing you would be a nice feather in my cap. Back off before I pluck out all your feathers. Get him, Captain Buggy! Cut him to pieces! Give me all you got, Pirate Hunter, because I'm about to get a good look at your blood! And then Zoro brandishes all of his swords. You asked for it, and he chops into pieces!
Oh, shit.
Hey! That was too easy! No way. But, his crew doesn't look worried at all. And that was the end of chapter 10.
About Vikings.
Vikings Part 1, one of Oda's notes. All pirates are sea-roving plunderers, but throughout history there have been many different kinds of pirates in different times and places. I want to talk about my favorite kinds of pirates, the Vikings. Over 1,000 years ago, raiders swept down from Scandinavia and ran amok through Europe. They came from present-day countries of Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. As to why they're called Vikings, well, that's easy. That's what they called themselves. Why did they call themselves Vikings? To know that, we'd have to go back 1,000 years and ask them.
Oh, he's got a great sense of humor.
Yeah, of course he does. And that's going to do it for chapter 10 of One Piece. So, Austin, we just got through an arc and we got dead heat in the middle of another one. I need to hear your thoughts thus far.
Well, this Buggy character has a fun design, and I love the pirate theme of his crew, and someone tells me he ain't really dead.
I wonder what might have given you that thought.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's the reaction of his crew right after he was cut,
or how there wasn't a single drop of blood.
Yeah,
at all.
But yeah, we're at Buggy the Clown. I think was one of the villains that sold me on that. Remember my story about how our mutual friend of ours got me into the story? The hook was, there's a pirate clown. You gotta read this. He was talking about Buggy. And I thought Buggy the Clown's design was really fun. And also, it introduced me to the comedic gimmicks of the characters. Like, Buggy will mishear something you say if he's pissed off at you. He'll think you're making fun of his nose.
Oh yeah, he's real sensitive about that nose.
Yep. There are other characters who have hilarious quirks like that, but Buggy is consistently one of the best villains in the series, and I'm glad you've come around on him so far, and you will get to see more of him on the next episode of the Binging the Devil's Fruit. So,
oh shit.
All right, everyone, and that's going to do it for this episode of the Binging the Devil's Fruit. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and before we sign off, why don't we tell you guys where else you can find us? Austin, I'll start with you. So,
you're probably thinking, oh wow, these guys like the One Piece, but I wish they would do a marathon of every Yakuza game ever. Well, guess what? We're doing that on Super Bonus Round, which is the channel you're on too. If you just look through them, you can see a playlist of every Yakuza / Like a Dragon ever. And by the time this goes out, we should be doing Yakuza Like a Dragon. And we are having a lot of fun with that one. And what's funny is because the director of that game said he was heavily inspired by One Piece. And Austin, now that you've read 10 chapters of the manga and have been through 5 chapters of Yakuza Like a Dragon, how apt is that description? Yeah, I can see this guy. Unlikely characters from a found family, sort of. And this going up against some batshit crazy stuff.
Yeah, the Luffy is basically like Ichiban if he wasn't vulgar. Mm-hmm. Like, imagine if Luffy was raised in a soap plant and is a vulgar loser.
And on top of that, my good friend Root Beer Goddess has a podcast with me called The Effortless Stat, where we review a lot of obscure and just downright surreal media. Some stuff you may have never even heard of. Yeah, there's some stuff even I hadn't heard of until I saw that podcast. And that's where I got a plug. And John?
Well, obviously, most of where you'll find me is here on Super Bonus Rounds. I manage this channel, as you guys know. And other than the Yakuza Marathon, you and I are also doing a playthrough. I don't know if it's out yet, but you and I have also... We did a full playthrough of Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. Me and Christine also started a playthrough of AI The Somnium Files. If you're familiar with the Phoenix Wright games, picture that, but without the courtroom cases, and it's a lot more modern. Like, one of the suspects in the murder is somebody is a 24-year-old loser who idolizes a pop idol, and he spends his days running 3 Twitter sock puppet accounts, and 2 of them are people that argue that she's a terrible idol, while he's the other one defending her honor. I shit you not, I did not make that up.
That is great.
And it's unlike Phoenix Wright, as opposed to there being multiple murder cases, it's all one big intertwined case.
Oh, wow.
And also, Danielle and I are probably still working on Psychonauts 2. And you, me, and Rich have also done Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. And also It Takes Two. Also check out our other playthroughs. We've gone through Yakuza 0 through 6. And if you want to see even more gaming content from me, I am also a Twitch streamer. I believe as of this posting, I will be doing Let's Plays or a playthrough of, go figure, One Piece Odyssey.
Of course.
Because that's coming out in January, and unless it got delayed, and it's the JRPG developed by the developers of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Hold on a moment, don't tune out now that you heard that. But it's basically being supported by people that worked on Dragon Quest XI and Tales of Arise, and it's being done by the composer of Tales of Arise. And nice. I'm also doing a playthrough of Fire Emblem Engage. And when one of those are done, I'll be doing a playthrough of Persona 3. So that's going to do it for this episode of Binging the Devil's Fruit. We'll see you guys next time for when we tackle chapters 11 through 15 of One Piece. Have a good one, y'all, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
And don't forget, the best fruits are best enjoyed slowly and taken and savored over time. Have a good one, y'all. Bye-bye.
We are